Hello, Google Chrome is one of the, if not the most used browser in the world. And a lot of people think that they know everything that there is to know about Google Chrome. Well, by the end of this video, you will see 5 awesome features of Google Chrome, which will help you in your career, maybe, if you're doing software development, software testing, which will help you in your browser experience, or which are just plain fun. You can use some of them to prank a little bit your friends. So I have here one site, which is one of the worst sites of the internet. And this is a little bit of an eyesore. I mean, my eyes hurt. And did you know that there is a way to actually simulate how blurry vision, uh, how people with blurry vision have a look at the site? So let me show you how you do this. So you open your Chrome developer tools, and you have here this menu with the three dots. You just say run command, and you type vision, and here you have emulate blurred vision. You click on it, and the site simulates how a person with blurred vision sees a specific site. Pretty cool, right? But don't worry, this is not permanent. You can just go back, run command, vision, and you just say do not emulate any vision deficiency. Okay, so this was number one. Number two, since we are on the topic of viewing, and we have now seen kind of a trend making its way back of phones with double screens. So you can simulate that as well. In Chrome, if you want to see how a site looks on a specific device, you can just toggle the device toolbar, and you will see, okay, this is a Surface Duo. And this is how this site would look on a device with dual screens, one screen here and one screen here. Of course, you may not have this, and I'm pretty sure you don't. How can you add it? So in order to add this, you need to go to your settings, and there you have experiments. In the experiments, you search for dual, and you will have one entry which says emulation support dual screen mode. If I do this and close it, and I reload the page, I just do it like this and then back. Okay, it still remained, but for you, you should do it like that. So go to your experiments, dual, and select. You need to select it and restart the browser, otherwise it won't work. So we have 2 out of 2. Another interesting thing is, or this is actually a question, how do you check if a site has some performance issues? So normally one would go to the network, would have everything on, and let's say if I click on any of these links, then I have a look at the requests and I see some performance indicators here and I have a lot of requests. But this can be, well, I mean, this is a little bit overwhelming. It's showing performance indications per the request, but it's not giving me uh, a nice overview. Well, Chrome has a feature for that as well. So go to number 3. So we go again to our menu, we do run command, we write performance, and we select show performance monitor. Then we have in the console, we have console, then we have a performance monitor. Okay, let me make this one a little bit bigger. And let's just navigate a little bit on the page. So you can see that I have general indication of well, the CPU usage, the nodes in the DOM, the JavaScript heap size, and this is more, like I said, more page related, more general page related. It's not specific to a request. This is really nice if you want to see. I mean, if you're browsing in a site and you see, you click a link and your CPU usage goes through the roof. Okay, you know, okay, at that particular point you have an issue which we need to investigate. Okay, so another nice feature which I want to show you is the CSS overview. You see I have here a new tab, and how can you add that one? Well, again, you go into your settings, experiments, and you do CSS, and you enter, when you select the CSS overview, restart your browser and come back. So what does this CSS overview do? Well, let's say you need to check a site. You want to see what were the styles used for that site. I mean, one way to do it is just go element by element and then check the styles and somehow find a pattern and make a list. Well, CSS overview provides exactly that to you. And what I mean by that, well, it provides you a list, an overview of the styles used in this page. So we see, for example, we have Times New Roman used, we have Arial, we have Georgia, we have some media queries here. We see all of the text colors. For example, if you were doing testing in this site and you know that you have a really specific color tone which needs to be used, you just go on the CSS overview and you search for the code of that color. And if you don't find it, you automatically, bam, you know it wasn't done. So you can already report that. And this is really useful for, like I said, either development, testing, or just for you to know what's happening under the hood. So we have seen, up until now, we have seen 4 really cool features of Chrome, which from my point of view, I think you didn't know. Please write in the comments if you did. And the last one, which I want to show you, is kind of special. Special in the way that, well, in order to have it, this is also an experiment. So you go to experiments and you say accessibility, and you say enable full accessibility tree view in elements panel. Like before, you close your browser and restart it. And what does that do? Well, accessibility basically is a really important part of using a page in the internet. It's in a lot of cases forgotten. In a lot of cases it's not tested. In a lot of cases people just tend to ignore it. But we need to understand that there will be people who have different issues, in using a browser, different issues in using a mouse, different issues in seeing, and you need to make the page as universally available as possible. And there is a special part of testing which is called accessibility testing, which basically deals with this, testing how accessible a specific page is to the overall public. And Chrome offers something really nice. If you go into the Elements panel, and if you have selected the accessibility option, you will have this icon, the icon of a man. And you click and say show accessibility tree. And what this does is it presents to you the DOM in a way or in the way that a screen reader sees it. This is really, really, really important. So in this case, you see and you would be able to hear if you want what a person who's using a screen reader, because he or she cannot see or cannot read, um, what they see. And in case you want to make any changes, this is the way to go. So there you have it. This was a video about 5 really interesting Chrome features, which I bet you didn't know. If you did, write in the comments. If you have other features which you think I don't know, write again in the comments. As always, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, and bye-bye.